That's pretty damn good. Now he proved what we already thought. We just didn't see him against the best opposition near his weight class. See, this is the thing people don't understand. This is what I like about Bud. Yeah. He reminds me of Roy. We ain't got to have the best opposition in our weight class. We want the best.
So,
Terence Crawford has turned into an absolute machine in training, and even Roy Jones Jr. is stunned. Ever since the press conference wrapped up, Crawford's intensity has gone through the roof, and he's been going wild in camp.
Got directions. I don't want either one of you guys to get hurt.
Many assumed Canelo's confidence would shake him, but Crawford turned it into pure motivation. He's been on another level in camp, with his team pushing him harder than ever. In an interview, Roy Jones Jr. admitted, Canelo's got the edge in some areas, but Crawford's confidence is insane. I saw some clips, and man, he's hitting harder than ever. His speed and shape like he's still at 100.
For boxing, how does that go down? Just break it down for us a little bit. We want to see it obviously happen.
I ain't gonna break it down to you. You know what I mean? How it's gonna happen. The strategy is leaving with my hand, rolls and everybody mouth dropping. That's how I can, sums it up in a little bit of.
Crawford isn't playing around. He's locked in for the Canelo showdown. His training clips have gone viral, with fans and experts buzzing about his power and precision. He's nailed the weight, the strategy, the technique. Now it's all about what happens under the lights. Early footage shows him shadowboxing with laser focus as camp officially kicks off. In that footage, Crawford let his hands fly, snapping jabs, mixing sharp combos, and showing serious skill. His body looked noticeably bulkier too, a clear sign he's working into fight shape. The boxing world has split some praise his condition, with one fan writing, "Sharp as hell. He added power and kept the speed." Another said, "He's ready to outbox Canelo. That's how he can win." "Some fans are all in one," said Crawford, slick and sharp as always. "Canelo's slower. He's got this." But not everyone's convinced, critics pointed out. "He looks slower, like he's lost a step. This might not end well." Another added, "He looks old and off. Canelo might retire him." One final fan summed it up, "Not counting him out, but this version looks slow for the division." All eyes are on how Crawford will truly look once fight night arrives. He dominated for years at 147 pounds, his natural weight, but he's already claimed world titles across 4 divisions. A win over Canelo would seal his legacy as one of the all-time greats. With 3 months left before the biggest night of his career, Crawford's already deep in camp. He's proven he can overcome tough opposition, like his gritty win over Madrimov. Still, Canelo's size makes him the clear favorite. But let's not forget, Canelo didn't look invincible in his last fight. He couldn't put away Williams' skull, even as he became undisputed again in May. Crawford knows beating Canelo would be the crown jewel of his career, and he believes he holds key advantages. "We'll see what my edge is on fight night," Crawford said. I'm a guy who adjusts mid-fight. That's my superpower. I've figured out every opponent I've faced. I'll do the same this time. I know I'll feel amazing at 168 time, not worried. As a two-weight undisputed champion, Crawford now faces the biggest challenge of his life against two-time undisputed king Canelo Alvarez, set for September 13th in Las Vegas. One of Crawford's cleverest tactics, denying that he's been training hard. In a viral Ring magazine video with stars like Dana White, Brady, Shaq, and both fighters, Brady asked about his prep. Crawford calmly replied, "I'm not training hard, not really training at all." His reason to avoid burnout and peak at the right time.
But right now, I'm not training hard. I'm not even training, really. You know, I don't want to overtrain because me personally, when I go in the gym, I give my all, and I don't want to burn myself out.
Though it caught fans off guard, Crawford's approach may be strategic, not sloppy. He emphasized strength training and recovery over constant grinding, a sharp contrast to fighters like George Kambosos Jr., who was hospitalized for But here's the key. That viral clip was recorded before Canelo's May 3rd fight, so Crawford's relaxed phase happened months ago. Since then, it's clear he's cranked up the intensity. Just last week, he landed in Riyadh and was spotted training at Mike Tyson's gym.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
we'll see.
when I walked you down, when you were supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you're fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you're gonna find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
And it's gonna be different from you as well.
Question for Canelo.
The last fighters that you fought.
In new Ring magazine footage, Crawford was seen going through a full session shadowboxing, heavy bag drills, jump rope, and core work. It's obvious, training is fully underway, and Crawford looks dialed in. What's even more telling, he hasn't asked for catch weights, rehydration clauses, or a rematch clause. "I want Canelo at his best," he said. That confidence speaks volumes. Crawford is preparing with no excuses. He's all in for this moment, whether he wins or loses.
They ain't on my level.
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since
Everybody.
2002.
Mention me one. You
Since
mention me
2002.
one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
It's gonna be me.
I don't
And
care
you
about
will.
anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You're gonna be just like everybody else. Watch. Watch. Same shit that everybody else been saying since I moved away.
As fight night approaches, the big question remains, will Crawford's smart, patient approach give him the edge, or leave him under-prepared? One thing's clear, Crawford is betting everything on timing and precision. His showdown with Canelo Alvarez on September 13th in Las Vegas isn't just a mega fight, it's a career crossroads. And now, insiders, including voices from the Mayweather family, suggest this fight could be Crawford's final chapter if he pulls off the upset.
Your answer right there.
Hi, Terence. What do you think about it?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm chasing Canelo. You know, I think that's a broad statement. I just want the opportunity, you know, to fight the best fighter in my generation that's out there. You know, he's the most accomplished fighter in today's sports of boxing, other than myself. And I would just, you know.
Despite the high stakes, Crawford hasn't revealed much about what comes after Canelo. During a recent Q&A in Sydney, he shut down future talk, saying, "I don't eat before the food's on the table. Right now, it's 168 and Canelo else but Jeff Mayweather, Floyd's uncle and a respected trainer, didn't hold back." In a recent video on the Mayweather channel, he said bluntly, if Crawford beats Canelo, that might be it for him. That could be enough.
Just like to, you know, fight another great. That's it. I think it'll be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing today.
Terence, one thing as well, one of your former opponents, and I know you said hi to him yesterday, Amir Khan was here, obviously. There is rumors, and he actually said that he's speaking to Jake Paul's team today for a potential matchup. There's talks with him and KSI.
When pressed further, Jeff didn't hesitate. "I think so," he said. "That would be one of the greatest accomplishments in boxing, moving up 3 weight classes and winning. And if the legacy wasn't motivation enough, there's also the massive payday." Crawford is expected to earn around $10 million from this fight alone, and with his net worth already estimated between $8 to $18 million. Some believe that kind of money might be the final push toward retirement.
Amir Khan stepping into the ring, the influencer scene. What happens with these guys? You've been in the ring with him.
Amir Khan too small for Jake Paul. You know, Jake's just too big. So we just gonna leave it at that. Amir is my guy. You know, I just think Jake too big.
What about KSI? That's on the table as well.
KSI and Jake can be a better fight. You know, I think you like to fight people. We're in two different weight classes.
There's no question this is the kind of opportunity that changes legacies. Beating Canelo is no small feat, and for Crawford, it could either be a grand finale or the spark for an even bigger run. Yes, there's money and titles at stake, but there's also legacy and momentum. And Amir Khan, who's fought both Canelo and Crawford, knows exactly what it means to jump to divisions just to fight Alvarez. He did it himself back in 2016, moving from welterweight to middleweight.
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily.
Yeah.
Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So, look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
When I fought Canelo, I was probably winning on points, Khan told Sky Sports, but he was just too strong and too big. I'd land clean shots, but they didn't move him. He waited, then caught me with one big shot and ended it. But will that happen against Crawford? When Khan fought Crawford, Bud dropped him in round 1 and stopped him in 6. Crawford was stronger than me and I'd been at 147 forever. Khan said, right now, Crawford looks unstoppable. But so, does Canelo, especially when facing smaller guys? We'll see how it unfolds.
What are some of those goals that you want to get, or what's like something you just have to achieve in your career?
Just fight the best and try to do the best fights out there and that people enjoy, like I always do, moving up in weight classes and go down and win world titles. And that's the only thing I want in my career.
Khan made it clear don't count Crawford out against Canelo. Not at all, he said. Crawford is incredibly technical. If he just boxers smart and adds the weight correctly, he's already a big 147-pounder. Still, Khan admitted the size gap is real. There's a massive difference. Size matters, but let's see. Canelo hits harder, but does he still have the stamina? He looks fine in fights, but it's hard to tell. Will this come down to skill or power? I won't make a prediction, but it's going to be a war.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know? So I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later. And he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so...
Now retired from the ring since 2022, Khan is stepping back into boxing, but this time as a promoter. He's set to stage a show in Ghana on Friday, headlined by O'Hara Davies. I'm excited, it's a whole new chapter, Khan said. I want to build a strong stable of fighters. I've learned so much from my own career. Reflecting on his past, Khan added, you pick up bits and pieces from every promoter. I've taken in a lot of knowledge and now it's time to use it.
Components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
I'll be promoting shows in the UK too, but Ghana felt like the perfect place to start. He added, I just want to keep getting better at this. Meanwhile, Oscar De La Hoya is once again stirring up headlines. Whether inside the ring or running the show behind the scenes, the boxing icon has become known for his no-filter opinions. From blasting shady matchups to calling out rival promoters, De La Hoya never backs down and his bold takes always keep the boxing world buzzing.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight.